Hey everybody, we are back playing some Dungeons of the Endless. Now, it had been a good week or so before we had really expanded our play in this game, but we do want to try to get that win out of this before we move on to some other games, right? It had been a while. We had done a kind of a Throwback Rogue Night. We sort of left it partially finished, and this is the extension of that. We still have that rhino from before. That was a great pickup. And as we know, I like to do the double industry generation to get us started, because it's really what makes everything else go. No dust for this room. Okay. Well, we'll leave Isab in there. We'll send these two guys to pick up the next room. Bring in the rhino. Once again, no dust. Ooh, there's some dust in here. There's some. Not enough to do much with it. And not enough science to get that next food replicator, because that would have been nice. It would be cool to have a food replicator for. We really could just use some more places to place things, because this is getting a little ridiculous here. Self-powered room. Here's the spawn. Let's send everybody back to this room. You know, if they destroy the science machine, so be it. We have plenty of repair capabilities, so whatever they try to do, no problem there. Looks like my guy is wounded. He doesn't just heal naturally. She may have a perk that does that. Gives 50% of heals to your tamed monster. Well, I don't really want to spend a lot on healing in there, but I can tell you that if we put just some bioorganic transference in here, it'll probably go a long way toward making this our rhino survive, because I don't really want to get it killed. Another thing to note is that up here we can put a food replicator, which is something we were hurting for. And we can light up this room. Move Isab to here. Move our boy, what's his name again? Tro. Guard this room. This room is already lit. But we'll just keep exploring. Hopefully we find a quick exit. Hey. Orange jumpsuit. I think that's a good one. Look at that high defense and speed. We might want it on this character, because that +5 speed is pretty awesome. We can put the restrainer on anyone else. Okay, that makes more sense. We wanted the jumpsuit on her. Now she should be flying, and she's our crystal carrier. So, everything about it makes perfect sense to me. Somehow, her critter got healed. Hey, merchant. Any spawn? Nope. What do you got for me? Well, he does things with production, which is something that we have an excessive amount of. So, a thing. Speed and faster cooldown. Not bad. We could buy that. Soul Taker. Huge attack power. I believe our guy here is using a sword. So let's buy that so that Isab can put that on. Important. Do we want to buy this really expensive thing? Oh, it's only 66. More speed. It's just hard to say no to more speed. I'm just going to do it. Alright, that was a little bit crazy of me, but another thing we can do is just be like, hey, do you want to buy some junk? We can get some of that stuff back. Just sell this stuff. There. Why not? Now, normally you could sell them to a dust merchant, but we don't know when we're going to find a dust merchant, so... So off we go. Is everybody where they belong? Yes. I am leaning toward adding a few more things to this room. Like a tear gas, I guess. And, like, damage can just be done on the way through here. The stuff. You can just have smoking guns attacking the enemies as they pass through. Kind of thin the herd, if you will. Hey, it's self-powered. Any spawn? Nope. But one thing I tell you we are hurting for is a science generator. We only have level 1 science generator. Pathetic. What is this thing? Brought away. What is happening? My rhino getting killed? Our boy is being attacked. Let's heal him before we do anything too stupid. Let's run everybody back to this safe room. We all have scamper, so everybody should be able to get out of here. Let that thing get destroyed. Some extra healing we could be throwing around. Yeah, see, it's running into the smoking guns, which is what we want. Why don't we get some dust drainer from here? Big question is, what is happening here? Like, alert? Like, what does that mean? There's a strange monster in here. So me and the rhino can try to take him. Or should I try to claim this thing? This thing looks awesome. Should we just take him? Tame the most powerful enemy? Yeah. Welcome aboard. What are you? He doesn't move? Huh. Why did I tame that and not the rhino? Well, I thought this thing would follow me, so what do I know, right? We don't know that. Okay. He's getting huge. What if he just stays here and protects me forever as horrible things come through? I mean, look at this thing. What if he's like becomes like a tower for me? Wouldn't that be awesome? Either way, let's have some smoking guns. Keep it nice and safe. Esip can head here. Our guy can go over here, guard that. And this guy's kind of already guarding this path, so if I just run stuff by... First of all, they'll kill our science machine. Whatever. Do we want to level anyone? Who's getting a perk? It just makes them better at fighting. This person gets a thing, though, and I have half a mind to just be like, look, I know that'll put you 2 levels ahead of everyone, but she's sort of like what makes it go. So what'd she get? Not noticed by monsters. Okay, so while she's out running around crazy, I can just pause and use crawler to get back. Obviously it doesn't work with the crystal. Hey, the exit. This is exactly what we wanted. We don't have to mess around here for too long. That being said, I think we should open some more doors to try to get a little bit more bids out of this level. Alright, we do have a spawn. Hopefully they're fighting the pet. Ooh, the pet is brutally awesome. I'm gonna have her be... run back to safety, I guess? There's a rhino over here. And I can always just tame this rhino once it breaks through. Which I have half a mind to do. Okay, it just kind of walked by. Yeah, that thing is not working. Oh, that is the rhino. Let's grab it real fast. Recharge this. And grab him. Okay. Boom! That thing blows up, and now I have a rhino. Let's get you guys back to the bottleneck spot. Including Isip, for safety. They're going to be going through all these towers anyway, so that ought to cook them. And now I have a rhino again, because that's taming that weird monster, that was not going to work. That did not work. It was a cute idea. Okay, that's Isip is where he needs to be, so... Trouble will be coming through here. And it wouldn't hurt to make this a little bit protected. A little tear gas and a couple of guns. We could be a little bit more aggressive with the production at this point. No spawn. Beautiful. Only we could afford the food replicator, but that's okay. Isip can guard this room. And we will open a few more doors, because we can. And even though we know the exit's right here, we really want to make it safe to get to that exit. And just to get all the resources we can out of this level without dying. We do have a spawn. Crutchy. It's a type of sword we don't use. So, spawn in here means run. Back to safety. Oh boy, brutal. Get everybody back to where they belong. Look at all this stuff coming through here. This is going to be a heck of a bottleneck, guys. With just like a bioorganic transference and a tear gas. However, they are going through these. Be softened a bit. As they get a little bit closer, Isip will turn on the dust generator. And these guys can turn on some stuff to fight a little better. Got that fighting buff. Pick up the dust we need. The smoking guns are doing a great job. Wonderful. Alright, everybody, assume the position. Do another door. Why not? Always more. Any spawn? We do have a spawn. Mil-spec bracelets. Defense and attack power. Looks like a good one for Tro. And let's get everybody back to the bottleneck. Run, run, run. Good scampering. They're getting pretty softened up on their way in. These are just like very basic smoking guns too, but it's like enough. Did we up? No, we're smoking gun 3. Duh. Alright, so there's a reason why it's so awesome. Okay, so the big guy I think is in here. And ignoring him doesn't help anyone. Yeah, he is brutal. Let's see if we can move everybody in here to chip away at him. Okay. Hopefully without having to do too much healing. Send in these guys. They got it. Oh, you guys need to move out of there? It's just like it explode. I'm playing so much Noida that it's like, better run. No, we're okay. Not that kind of game. Alright. Now, this is what we wanted, was to basically make it so we would be able to make this run, because we can't really expand any further from here. We are going to have to just go through the darkness. We are going to need to put down maybe a couple of helpful things. I mean, it seems silly to have to spend production right at the end here, but if we use prisoner prods, not so bad. This is just going to give us that extra oomph. Our crystal holder is quite speedy. So if these guys stay in this room and hold this room, maybe even with a bioorganic transference while they're in here. Maybe we'll even sell a thing, because we shouldn't have done that. We need a tear gas. We're fine on production. Let's not split hairs. We should just send her back, our speed demon, to pick up the crystal and make our way out of this level. There we go. And we're running. Ooh, she's fast. Even with the crystal, she's traveling really well. Here they come. Moving everybody into the next room. Ooh, we have a little extra dust for some reason, but I can't light it up. Okay. This might be close, guys. Everybody watch their health. Move everybody kind of one at a time into the next safe rooms. Everybody's on the move. We're not leaving any person behind. Good. Moving right along. Trying to do this without spending a bunch of food to heal. Do I need to wait for the rhino to get in here to keep it? Let's see if we do. Just wait a second. Rhino's in. Here we go. I never want to be in a planet again. I'm going to find a nice lonely space station when I get out. Well, you know, this has been a traumatic experience for everyone. Okay, so that went well. But our guy is still hurt, but they will be healed up soon. Let's try to the right this time. The levels are starting to look a little different. There goes our industry generator, and we'll leave our operator there. Kill that. One more industry generator. Double industry per standard fare. Let's put the food in here. Nothing here, so this is gonna be a dark room. Leave Isib there and have these two open the door. Dust. Nothing can spawn because of our situation. Once we have enough dust, we'll light up all of this so that this wing will just be safe. We won't have to leave a bunch of people behind to guard it. Till then, it's the same junk as before. We're sort of waiting until we can afford that food replicator. It might be a little late to do the food replicator. haven't been prioritizing science very much, people, so... Anyway, 2 mobs will be left behind to keep the mobs. 2 heroes will be left behind in order to keep the things so that they don't spawn. Okay, so that's wood less. We light this wood. And nothing to put in there, so Aesop can come on back. Well, we'll put Aesop here. Actually, let's take a look at some stats. Decide who's going to be left behind. 33, 54, 36, 74. So he is actually doing a little bit better. We'll move this guy over. Leave Aesop behind. This could be a good spot for that second food replicator. That'll be good. Dust box. I love the dust box. So this says that whoever... I think you have to be carrying the crystal for it to work. Unlock secret compartment. Up from floor to another. Okay, so this is... I don't know who has to... if they have to even carry the crystal. But either way, we'll be able to keep some dust when we go to the next level. And that can make a world of difference. So I'm a firm believer in the dust box. So good find. Good find. We need just a little more dust. That was enough. Now Aesop can come out of there, and we can start to make our own little operation where we can leave that place behind. Sonic gun. E-shooter. Okay, it's good, but we just don't have the science to mess around too much. If we wanted tons of science, we could sell this. We'll keep it for now. We are hurting on science, though. So yeah, it might be that we end up bottlenecking up here in one of these places. We need to get in that position, dude. In here. Toxic gas. Okay. I do like this level as a protective level, with 2 smoking guns, a bioorganic transference, and a tear gas. A treasure. J-pad. What does this thing do? Defense unlocks gear check. Gear check does. Heroes in room repair damage modules even during the fight. Okay, so we put that on when we need to repair. We can just do that between battles. But we don't want to sell that. That will help us to fix. That's really good that we found that, by the way. I think we can just swap it on and do repairs as needed. Boy, I hope this isn't a dead-end Wing 2, where we're going to be fighting on multiple fronts, and that can start to happen at the end of the game. That is not unheard of. Why don't you guys head back to the bottleneck? Any more spawning? Doesn't look like it, but we'll have an easy time fighting them in this room. They make their way toward the crystal. They could kill that merchant. We're done with that merchant. Cool. You guys could light up a couple of rooms for safety. This has all the makings of a multiple front battle. Yeah, if this is not the ending, we're gonna be fighting. Oh. It's okay. It is okay. Get back. Get back. Watch that Rhino break through and get to our crystal. That would be a disaster. Might be a little late to pop this one, but I am going to use it just in case. Let's crank up the stuff with the overclock. Okay. So, yeah. We now have a little bit of an issue, so we're going to move her up here. First of all, it's here, it was in the room, so by using it early that didn't help. She wasn't in the right room, but I'm going to have her guard this side. Because we will be fighting on multiple fronts at this point. And that is a little disconcerting, but we should be okay. We have enough to start leveling some people too. We're a little bit behind in levels. Let's raise him up. We'll get another skill in the next level. But I'd like to stay way ahead on food. You never know how much food we're going to end up needing. Here we go. Ah, she lost her pet. These things happen. I'll tame something when we get through. Let's do some psycho killer here. Yikes. So, now that we are guaranteed to be doing multiple fronts, we have to do something a little bit unorthodox here. Watch how this is going to work. We're going to uncheck that one. We're going to send whoever's faster. Isab is 32. Scooter is 35. So, we're going to light this one. He will block this room. Just keep it. He can use Psycho Killer to really speed up to get back in the fight. Over here will now be that needed science generator. It's small, but it's something. And we're going to try to turn this thing into a terrific bottleneck with 3 smoking guns and our other minor modules. Because we are now warring on 2 fronts, people. 3 in a way. This has not been a good level. Gonna test our resolve. Anything spawning? No spawn. HR manual though. Team Spirit, high defense. I think Team Spirit is good. Dustbox we can just put on at the end. So he can have this for now. If not alone. Attack power if not alone. So he just gets better if he has that. This thing is only going to help us at the end of the thing. Yeah. I think we have to... This will only matter when we're leaving the levels. We put the dust box on when we're walking away. In theory. He said you can block a room while you're here. Alright. This is going to get dicey, folks. Should have a spawn. No spawn again. Very nice. Activate this. What can happen? I met Rosetta. It's a robot. I don't know that I've found this one before, but either way, this is like a pet that will help block this. It's some sort of strange... I think it's like the... I don't know what it is. Either way, we're lighting up this one, so now we're done with that. We'll maintain this kind of 2-front approach. We are operating the food now, which will help spread some levels around. Including to Isab right now might not be bad. Give him some extra stats. No spawn? Beautiful. Yeah, soon we'll be able to go grab that injector, but I don't want to do anything too crazy with that because we do need science for reloads too. Ugh. All a dead end on this side. Oh boy. No spawn again though. Pretty lucky on that. What do you got for me, merchant? He has dust stuff. We just need dust. I'm gonna sell him crunchy for dust. I know this is pathetic, but I'm telling you. You know, and sure, we can buy stuff from him on the way out, but because of our dust box, we probably don't want to do that. Let's just use this to light up this room, which may or may not be an additional bottleneck / helping room. Like, what if we put... I don't know how much longer the level will go, so I don't want to load this room up with too many things. But just smoking guns to slow everybody down is a fine use of production. Just a bunch of these. Maybe 2 prods too, to keep it a little cheaper on my production. Prod might be kind of useless at this point, but I don't think it's that bad of a hour. The fact that this is a 4-way, yeah, this is a big spawn. So, it'll be up to these 2 to go here. He's gonna need to go here. Just wait a second so that there's no more spawn. Okay. Right, I'm a little nervous because we're gonna be fighting on 2 fronts, but if we zoom out, that's the way to do this. Notice how all these things are going through here and being shot up, so the extra help is working. Do some dust collecting. What the? Who's hurt? Let's have her overclock these towers. Okay. Okay. That went okay. That could have gone much worse. And we just have to live with this multiple front situation. There is no other way. I am nervous about it, though. At least we're getting the food we need now. Grab this chest. Fred's Fixer. Unlocks a Wikipedia. Well, what does that do? +1 wit for... +15 wit for repairing. Okay. Well, we can put on J... Well, you can't put on both. But this could be helpful. Especially someone who had 2 utility slots. Any spawn? No. Nice. Next. Please be the exit. There's no exit. This is a spawn. This is a multi-front spawn. Everybody get back to where you belong. Oh, he said no. You go here. Dude goes over here. Scamper over, buddy. Ugh. We'll have to heal him 1. That's okay. Let's have him pop a little psycho killer. Now let's check this side. She can overclock while she's in here. Might as well tame something. No reason not to. Watch the healing. Lots of pausing and healing. Heal her too. If this fight is over on this side, we can quickly send these 2 back to help out on this front. They look like they could use a little help over here. Okay. And let's test our theory on repairing. See if we can have her run around and repair with the J-pad. Doesn't seem to work. Looks like J-pad just affects the ability to repair in certain circumstances. Unlocks gear check. Repair damaged modules even during fights, so you have to already be able to repair. Wikipedia's not doing it either. So the only way we're going to actually be able to repair these is to break our operate, which unfortunately I'm telling you it's worth repairing instead of instead of keeping the operate going. So we're going to burn operate, send her over. Send her back to our operate room since she's already pretty much done. And we got a groovy pet out of all that. Oh my, the war on multiple fronts. We're gonna keep kind of creeping around here because we want to find a solution. At least this wing is safe and is all generating us stuff. It's great to have one wing that's all lit up that you don't have to worry about or protect. Please be the exit. Not the exit. In fact, it's a big spawn. Another humongous spawn. Maybe only... Actually, it's not really a humongous spawn. It's just the one. So let's get everybody into position, including this person. We'll bring Isab over. A little bit of sharing between the two fronts. We will have to go hunt down that rhino. You already knocked open a door, so that could become a problem. Alright, rhino buddy. First of all, I'm gonna claim you. So let's restore this. Take him. New rhino. He opened a door for us, but it didn't seem to really break anything. So, he said you can go back home. Keep forgetting your name. Tro. I want to call him Tahoe. It doesn't seem right. She's behind a little bit level-wise, so let's pop a level for her. This is Rakia. Next. Ooh, it's toxic in this room. Please be the exit. It's the exit. It's the exit. We did it. We did it. And no spawn. Great. Well, you know what this means, folks. It's time to go. Doot, and doot. And this one. Looks like the path to where we want to go is reasonable. One thing we're going to want is this room to kind of be a bottleneck. So, smoking gun, tear gas. And that way, while we're in this room, holding it from the things that spawn over there, because whatever spawns here will come out, and that's fine. But being able to fight in this room will save us a lot of heartache. Quick question is, like, if we buy the food replicator and then we leave, do we learn it? I think we do. So I'm gonna go buy it, and then when we pick up the crystal, it should be just purchased. I'm assuming. I don't know if that's quite how it works. No, it is how it works. Let's buy it. I think that's how it works. If we end up being screwed over from that, I apologize to the couple of viewers who do like this game. I may have a lot to learn. I'm only 100 some hours into this, so... Okay, let's pick up that crystal. And then get to moving. You guys head over. And you head over too. Everybody head over. Into the bottleneck room. It was good to make a neck in here with the transference. Now we can send all down here. Our repair person is really slow, so let's wait for Rhino to get over too. We can leave now. Let's not exactly leave now, because remember, we forgot something very important. We need that dust box on. Please bring me extra dust out of that. I'm glad we caught that at the end. Skip the dialogue this time. It seems to have worked, because we're at 25 now. That gave us just an extra starting thing. I'm going to say it was good. 400 production. We're being able to go very crazy with that. Let's see what we find in floor 10. We are getting near the end. Great. Industry in here. Leave the operator. Might be like, Stens, why industry right now when you have 400? Oh, you'll see. It's going to come up. We don't need the 2 industry generators. We need to be moving to food quickly. Okay, no need to bottleneck here just yet. It's a good room to light up, because we'll be able to put something in here. Eviscerator. Attack power, attack cooldown. Looks pretty good on the damage. Is it better than the Foozy? -3, 20, -2. 3, 30. Oh yeah. That is a gun upgrade for Rikya. Happy about that. We're kind of spreading the stats around at this point, so we want science in here. Okay. These guys all selected. We're on to the next area. I wouldn't like having a bottleneck in the slow room. I don't know if monsters are affected by the slowness too. If they are, that could be a really good spot to do some damage over time. I'm gonna put another food generator in here. Food is a bit of the frontier stat that we need right now. Leave someone behind to keep this room dark. I mean, lit up. Man lighting, as we say. Weird mage. Kill that. Okay. Tro can come over. We are out of dust, of course. Hey, the exit. We might be able to just skip this level and just go. Oh, that would be awesome. Thinking about it. Thinking about it, folks. That would be a funny way to end this episode. It's just be like, and we skip. We've only just first put these things down, so we should try to get a little bit more out of these. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So if I open this door and then turn around, I can actually prevent spawn here. There's a merchant. What does he got for us? Well, he deals in dust. Which is, of course, not what we want to be dealing with. I'm intrigued at the possibility of hard skipping this stage. And if we were to do that, I have to put a few guns in this room. Maybe the transference. Maybe the tear gas. Check out the... Oh, there's no science machines yet. A steel. Heroes healing times 2. Pretty good reason to leave. We have the dust to get over all the way. Almost. Okay. Change of plans, guys. We don't want that steel making us spend way too much life. We're gonna just do a hard skip and get out of here quickly. With the fids that we do have. So I'm out. Rekia can be over here. We want some more smoking guns and what have yous. They help protect us. Transference, yeah. Some stuff will be spawning on this side. So let's make sure we have all the production stuff. And this is it. Be nice and quick. Super fast level. Very exciting. Oh, wrong character. Remember when I did this before and I picked up the crystal with the wrong character? That was extremely embarrassing. So, picking it up and moving. Run, run, run. Bet you she's moving at such a great clip that I can get through here without drawing a ton of attention. I am going to take these three and get them into this bottleneck room so they can just sort of hold it. While my crystal bearer just skips. Okay, you guys are doing terrific. Everybody moves into this last escape room. Waiting for our rhino. And out. Oh, I forgot to put the dust box on. That's okay. What can you do, right? Okay. And now, the last level. Or is this the second last level? We're on level 11. We gotta do 2 more. Yeah, with 2 more to go, and for getting the dust box, we're gonna try to end that in a... We're gonna try to end that here. I don't think we normally go an hour with these episodes, so I'm just gonna let this one ride, and we'll count it as a hard skip. I forgot to put the box on, but we wouldn't have been generating that much dust anyway. So let's move. Industry generation. We'll leave our operator in here. It's going to be a hard bottleneck right away. We're going to be out of dust. Oh no, we got a little further. Can I put a greater console in here? No, there wasn't one. Excuse me. Well, it's lit up. So, continue on to the left. Ooh, death. Some random stuff. Usually not my cup of tea. I prefer to know what I'm buying. But what does this guy have for us once we level him? He gains a thing called Modules and Artifacts on the Floor gain Health Regen. Health Regen plus 12. An organic pod replaced by defense plus 12. Okay. So it's just giving everybody health regen all over. So, and it's all over the floor, so it'll just be great, even if we're fighting on multiple fronts. I'd say that was a good pickup for Dude, a little higher utility for him. And let's keep moving. Beth might help fight too a little bit for us. Good. Self-powered room, always a plus. There's a major spot for this, so let's put a food generator in here. And with all of our production, we can make this a little bottleneck. Smoking gun, and smoking gun. Not enough. Yeah, so we gotta light this one. What did we get here? A merchant? The King's Armor. Look at that. Tons of hit points, defense and health regen, Gatling gun, and the brainwave bracers. A lot of this stuff's a bit expensive, so we're just going to pass on some of that, keep our production pile in good standing. This has room too, where death is. Wouldn't it be nice if we put maybe a little science in here? I don't see why not. Isib, why don't you come over here and help guard this room? And let's find our way out of here. Can't get a spawn when everything's lit up. Weird big golem. Wear it down. Doesn't even attack us. Okay. Tro, you can guard this room. Now, let's take her. Move her to this bottleneck. Because it looks like everything is going to be happening here. We're going to need to hold this spot. She can switch to operating that health. Pool cue. Don't need that. We might be able to sell it, find a merchant. Let's sell it for some production in here. Sell some of these unnecessary items, because you can only carry 4 between floors. Okay. There we go. Hey, a dust box. Let's open that. Please don't spawn. Tons of dust. Awesome. Big find. Now this room can actually turn into something more. I'm gonna put more dust. I'm gonna put more industry in here. We stay ahead of it. Maybe make this another neck. 2 organic transferences. That's something I normally don't do, but I think will help. With 6 consoles, we could make this really into something. Okay, Tro, guard this room for us. And let's keep moving. Hey, the exit. Alright! We definitely built enough consoles that we can milk the stage a little bit longer, though. Because now everything will be leading toward this bottleneck. And we want to do that. Want to get everything we can out of it. And while remembering to use the dust box, good lord. Any spawn? No. Okay, we've been in great shape this level. We see if Tro has a level that's going to help him. What does he get here? Monsters in room are slower. Monsters in room damage over time. Ooh, so this would be awesome for, you know, fighting guys that are trying to pass us. So, really terrific. Good pickup. Leaning toward a couple of bonus consoles. Might move her off food and to production here, because this is the main bottleneck at this point. Isib, you can block this room's light. Things are looking good. Okay, spawn. Everybody get to the bottleneck. And what a bottleneck. 2 bioorganic transference. We're looking at some significant healing when we get in there. Also, we can wear down the goobers on the way. Like, why did we do that when it's just 1 guy left? A little silly. A little overkill there, Stens. We don't know how big the spawn is. It's like better safe than sorry, in my opinion. Lots can go wrong. We're gonna open more doors. We're happy with our defensive setup. We do have a spawn. I might have her turn on her hide crawler. They're not really going to react. Let's get everybody to the neck. Scamper is already enough with her speed. Here they come. As soon as these guys get in range, let's get the dust thing. Turn on the dust trainer. Look at this. Double transference, so good. Wow. Okay. No reason not to milk this level. We only have that final level afterwards. We're gonna need everything. We have to pull out all the stops for that final stage. We have a spawn. Everybody go home. Big ink. I'm probably going to reload the dust trainer when everything gets closer. I like that idea. Spend a little science. Be basically converting science to dust. Waiting till they're right on me. And there we go. Dust trainer. Wow. Okay. Because these guys all scamper, they can just get where they need to go. And so do I. I meaning, of course, Sasha. I guess that's like who I'm mostly playing. So, the tamer is one of the best characters in the game, it seems like to me. She might be a little overpowered. What do we got in here? No spawn, but we have the executive's armband. Attack power and the boss is in. What does that do instead of this millispec bracers? 3% odds to make the targeted monsters attack other monsters. Okay. It looks okay, but let's go with something a little more consistent, like defense. Now, if that was wrong, and you know it, let me know, but I felt like we didn't need to use that. And let's keep opening some doors around here. Because I feel like we are protected at a very high level in that room. Run, run, run. Any spawn in response to that? Yes, we are spawning. Get to safety, folks. They're going to be coming for us. Doesn't hurt to do a little dust generation for this. Once the bulk of the guys get a little closer, let's pop it now. Ooh, they're getting by our stuff? Look at that. They go into more towers afterwards. They run into these towers. Which is why I'm going to be like, just for good measure, here's that. We don't want things walking past the bottleneck forever, so. Why is the rhino so hurt? Is there something still alive? I don't know. What sometimes the rhino just doesn't heal on his own. And what can you do? So we're going to try something a little different this time. Actually going to open up this door. Because we don't care if things come into this more staggered. I think that's actually a good thing. We want this door open, we want to create this connection. Hey, Scroig. I love Scroig. No room for him, but he'll help defend us in this little spot, which is beautiful in itself. They did destroy the thing in here, and I think that's going to be an issue when we have an operator in here, and we didn't even catch it. So let's start with the food replicator. Let her operate on that. This should be a free room. Oh, it was. Next, be here. First of all, though, she has a level we can do at 300. She now has health warning. Damage over time. For the monsters, heroes in room have... smoking, it's bad for everybody. So she hurts the heroes in order to hurt the enemies. Ugh. Not necessarily what we want to do. That's okay. We had to figure out. She got stats too. It's okay. Another guy. Spawn? No spawn. No spawn. Good. We're going to move these two closer so they can just pop into the bottleneck room. We're going to go up from here. And that's about the extent of what we're doing at this side of town. I might open this one door just because I can. Get everything we can out of this level. Spawn. Big spawn. Everybody get nice and safe. Now when you build in the middle of levels, or the middle of fights, it's slow. But I think we have enough extra production to be able to take advantage of this. Why don't you turn on your dust generator, sir? Why don't you help the modules in the room? Psycho Killer would be good. These things are going to start passing us, so let's kneecap them. Good. Scroig was helping out. I used a lot of stuff, but that's why we're kind of saving science at this point, because we're just going to use those on skill reloads however we see fit. Also with that extra health regen thing, yeah, things are looking good to get the win. You go here. Lisa can go here. And let's open some more doors. Let's get everything we can out of this. It's a free room? Nope. Just a merchant, though. Could be good. Any spawn? Nope. Hey, he does business for food. Gas mask. High-end restrainer. Tool belt just gives somebody repair. But I don't know that I want to spend an entire level on that. Especially when we already have a repair person. So... restrainer could be the answer. The purple restrainer. Much better than the prison uniform. Way more defense. So I am going to buy the restrainer. Anything worth selling here? We might need any of these items later. So it's mostly going to be like this. Prisoner uniform must go. She needs way better defense, and we'll just sell this. It's a crappy item. 9 food. Fine. Good. Rooms are lit up by people, and I'm going to open this door, which is a little unorthodox. Like, what if you get a huge spawn right here? I'm not worried about that. There was no one in here anyway. And no spawn, so we just took advantage of it. Okay. let's remember this time, right before we piece it, to... right before we leave, to put the dust box on, because that was really dumb. Okay. Is there enough little bottlenecks along the way? We put smoking guns, and a transference in here, and a tear gas, then we're going to be protected all along the way. There's 2 smoking guns in here to wear everybody down. Okay. Time to go. Ready, Sasha? Pick it up. And off we go. Leave these guys in this neck. And time to pick it up. And we're running. Moving to the next room. Everybody stay with the crystal bearer. Everybody stay with her. Here's our exit. Don't think I have anything tamed, so let's just grab a... Can't use it. So, let's put the dust box on. And port. We're out. It'd be way cooler if we had like pods you could ride instead of this elevator. At least we'd die having fun. She's had a lot to say during all these ones. So, you know, this is a little long episode. I normally like to keep things an hour, but for those of you who are enthusiasts of this game, since we are on the very final stage, we're going to power through. And it's late here, so I am in it to win it at this point. Level 12 is it. If we get to the exit, we are out and we are home in Auriga. Food plate. What do we want? I feel like there's very little way that we're going to run out of industry, so let's put food here first. And we'll leave our operator. Can never have enough food. Dust generator, beautiful. First of all, let's put the HR manual back on. Let's see if we get lucky with dust. We did, we got some dust. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I marked these guys as section 1. Ooh, should have put a thing in here. Industry, I guess. It will pay for itself over time. Next. Still plenty of dust. Industry generator, beautiful. Next. Looking like a bottleneck room if I've ever seen one. It definitely is that. And we will treat it as such. Kill this, whatever this is. Look at this thing. Come on. Get him. Let's fill this room with all of our favorites. I love the 2 transferences. Smoking gun, and a smoking gun. Moving our trio of openers. Really should tame something too. Okay. Toxic cloud room. Maybe we'll turn from there. Head on down. We don't need to milk anything on the stage yet. This is it. Ooh, and I didn't leave that room dark. Stupid sense. I mean, I should have left a guy in that room, but... Can I tame you? You seem like you fight. You seem capable. You're a little slow, but... We'll just tame something else if he's dumb. No, now he's cruising. Now he's cruising. He said you can guard this room. And Sasha, why don't you open the door? Let's figure this out and get out of here. Okay. Not too worried. They're never gonna get past the bottleneck. He said you can block that room. Next, finding the exit and just getting out of here. Let's both get rich. Ah, he's dealing with science stuff. Hipster scarf. Good. Nano Brothers. Ride gear low, way too low on the speed. Happy pills. Good for wit and attack power, but we should be okay without it. 400 life too. It's telling me that we want a level. We don't need too many levels because, of course, excessive amounts of healing is going to be important. We did get a spawn. Moving these guys up here. Got through this stuff. It's like maybe we do need to repair, but I'm thinking we're okay. Being the last level, this is probably going to be a fairly big level, so thanks to everybody who stuck around to watch this whole thing, because it is looking like we're going to get the win. I'm assuming. I mean, let's not get too cocky. Said, in it to win it. Off to the bottleneck again. Good. And then we separate everybody so they can help prevent big spawns by waiting in dark rooms. In fact, you don't need to be there anymore. You can move to this one. So we're lighting that one up. Not as concerned with any generators at this point. I'm much more concerned with... Okay, this is a bigger spawn. Much more concerned with holding this bottleneck for everybody, and I might even have her abandon this room, get up here so these things can start being repaired. I know it's weird to have my operator not in an operation room. Let's get the dust. Extra dust. Good. Yeah, that way she can be up here and be repairing. There's really no excuse not to. I mean, you go, whoa, but you're leaving FIDs. I'm good on the FIDs. Let's just get the stuff. Let's get out of here and get this W. Win this game. Hey, Death. Nice to see you. Big spawn. Everybody go home. Scamper on by. Reload this perk so I can do a dust drainer again. Do I need to slow these guys down? I do. I don't want them to get past us. Damn it. Okay. We'll send two to chase him down. You know what this means is smoking guns need to exist in these different places for things that get by us. Kill it. Okay. Good. Yeah, extra defense is gonna help. You can do like one last... This will be like the final straw room. Good. Oh, it's a big level. What are we getting here? Saber. 237 and attack cooldown, unlock duelist. What does duelist to do? Attack cooldown -1 if only targeted by one monster. Let's go with the Soul Taker instead. It's got more attack power. Alright, I'm seeing a big spawn. It's a 4 waver. Can anybody be worn down here? Look at this thing. I might tame that real fast. That thing looks awesome. Welcome aboard. Let's pop the heal. Food is for healing. Ooh, her pet died like instantly, but it was a cool idea. Okay. Block these 2 rooms. And keep it going. Watch it, the exit not be on the side and we're just screwed. That would really be a bummer. No spawn, very nice. Anything else we can do to kind of round out our defense here? Doesn't look like putting consoles in here was good. They got destroyed right away. So we just really need emergency consoles. A couple of these for emergencies. This is the last level. It's like we're not going to need 300 industry. It doesn't help us when we get to Auriga. Not like we play Endless Legend after this. Boom boom. I am going to retame. Come aboard. Light that one up. More dust, nice. And some stuff. It's a thing. We liked a thing. Someone was using a thing. She was using it. It's an upgrade. Thank you. Okay. Upgraded a thing. What we got in here? No spawn again. Beautiful. This will be a free room. Couple smoking guns along the way. Just to be cute. Exit, where are you? That for me here. Food generator. Cool. Better than a spawn. Could have been both. Next. Exit! Yay! Almost time to win this game. If we go through here, we go straight through, we'll be going through the dark, but we need a little bit more dust to really make this happen. So I am actually going to advance and open a few more doors so that we can get the dust that we need to be able to light up this path a little better than we have. Toxic? Oh, it's going to spawn. We're due for a spawn. No spawn. Okay. Well, Sasha, keep it going. Any dust in here? No, but a chest. Rainwave bracers. Ionic strike and hit points. I don't know what that does, but I don't think we need it. Spawn? No spawn. Well, we can't open this door, obviously, or we would be in a heap of trouble. So I'm just going to have Sasha open this one, see what happens. Okay, we got some dust. That's going to help us light up the pathway. And of course, there was no waves, so we're just going to kite everything back to the main room. Out of an abundance of caution. Let's start doing things with this. Let's start spending this stuff, shall we? if we send everybody back to the neck, we said Bentro guard 2 rooms. A little gratuitous at this point because with so many places they can spawn, it's not going to make that big of a difference. But it is best practice. We're going to open the one more so that we can have all the dust we need for our pathway the entire way that we're walking. Big spawn. Big spawn. Alright, a huge spawn. Gigantor. You are going to need to sneak by some of these. No, she's just fast enough to just go. For dust reasons, we're going to pop this. We're also going to use the slow everybody down and Psycho Killer. Help the consoles, please. Don't need the regen just yet. Pop the regen in case that helps our pet. Don't want our pet to just die suddenly. Most of them are almost dead. Okay. Alright. We're going to push it just a little further here. Okay, there was some dust along the way. Wonderful. Some smoking guns in this room might be helpful. We just want stuff in every room on our way out the door. Open this one. This is the dead end. Good. Probably a big spawn. Yep, big spawn. Oof, okay. You need to hide. Crawler through this. This was another 5er wave. It's for everybody on the floor, so I'm going to actually restore this and have him turn this on. Dust Drainer. So that it doesn't even have to be right here, it's just everywhere. Anything we can do to extract a little more dust out of all this. I'm actually going to restore you again, so I can Dust Drainer again. Perfect. So that is it. So we need to turn this off, open this one up, and right here, where death is going to be probably our final stand, which will include 2 transferences, a tear gas, and 1 smoking gun. And this is about to be the end of our run. We either win it here or we die here. I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm thinking that this is definitely a win. However, we do have to go through 2 dark rooms to get to the end. So, Sasha should be able to just slip right through this. Let's make sure, too, before we even mess around too much, that we go through and pick up all the extra dust that dropped along the way. And this one will also be another necked room. If you want to call it that. At this point, they're not really bottlenecks, they're just places where I put traps. So I don't know that that distinction applies anymore. Let's make sure that everybody's restored. Has all their stuff ready to go. And we are about ready to do it. And now we go for that win. After years of playing this, before we actually go for the win-win, let's take a moment to repair everything along the way that we think has been damaged. And just see if there's any room for anything else. Like, can we place anything along the way? Don't know, but we are gonna... Doesn't look like we can, but we can take a moment to repair everything. Absolutely no reason not to have all of our stuff at full, including even these back here. I don't know why that really would matter back here, but for good measure, since it's our last thing. Hour-and-a-half episode, but time for some, you know, bonus content here. Let's repair this. Nice and safe-like. You go here. She's going to be pretty slow for this trip. But at least this one will be fast. No merchants, nothing to dump. So we are ready to go with our 500 food. We should be able to just be healing constantly on the way out the door. The time to go for that win. You guys hold that main room until our crystal bearer gets here. And we'll start scooting along. Remember, she is super slow, so to get her out of this, she does not scamper. This is getting hairy. Pop some of this kneecapping and psycho-killering. We move on to this room. Here's where the healing begins. Endlessly adaptive. Why not? Yeah, dust trainers are just going to make us cost more stuff. Smoking's bad for you. Says the guy with the vape. Oh. Next room. I know you guys are just crawling through this. This is why we kept so much food. Oh, we're gonna make it. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. I'm panicking. Next room. Why did that happen? Okay, keep going. We're absolutely being swarmed here, guys. Tro, stay alive. Wow, he's getting hit so hard and fast. Where is he, mind you? Well, restore this. Turn on all these things. Restore you. Turn on the healing. No reason why you can't overclock whatever room you're in. Heal you. Tro, why are you going so slow? Why can't you figure it out? This is what food's for. We leave no man behind. This is why we saved all the food that we did. Did Tro make it into the next room? Okay, great. You can restore and fire that. Is it still active? Everybody's stuff is still active, but we want 388. Okay, top them off for good measure. We're still fine on food. Esib, hang in there, buddy. 2 of 4 heroes. Fire that. Restore this to fire this. Restore this to fire the regen. We're not leaving anyone behind. Aesop's getting out of here. You are getting on this elevator. Everyone's gonna make it. We refused to give up. Still lots of health left. Okay, it's Aesop who's being held. Because I think these critters are slowing him to hell. Okay. No panicking. It's like you were supposed to have Scamper. Why isn't that working? It's almost too much. He's right at the edge, though. Like, keep. Just like pause on pause. Top him off. Topped off. Down to 200 food. Aesop's right in the doorway. Topped off. Got it. You have just unlocked the armory pod. You have reached a new high score. Wow. Okay, so not only was that that was the best run for me. I guess it could be worse. I mean, imagine a place that didn't have an exit. Just keep doing this over and over again. Well, this is the exit. We made it. Aesop's finally talking. Sorry, I'm gonna cry now. He waited till the last second to make his point, and I thought it was brilliant. And now, our wonderful ending as we come out in Auriga, which is a planet in that Endless Legend is set, as well as a planet in Endless Space. I always recommend checking out Amplitude's games, at least those 3. Are just all around excellent. The other 2 are 4X's. This is a rogue, but they are thoroughly enjoyable. We'll let this ending roll for a second. Celebrate that we got this far. All right. And our victory screen. This guy's very short. No. It said I had a new record, but I didn't. Looks like I have this score is higher. But okay. Sounds good to me. Thanks everybody for watching. Wonderful run. And I will see you guys in the next episode of probably Noida. So, good night.